Sorry about that, guys. Having some technical difficulties, but I'm gonna figure it all out, and here we are. So today I want to talk about the CEO bookkeeper relationship and how it affects your business, and how relinquishing control of this position can actually create massive growth for your business. So, my name is Caroline Passmore. I am the owner of CRP Specialists Inc. and Bookkeeping is Fun LLC. And CRP Specialists is my bookkeeping company where we do provide bookkeeping services specializing in the nonprofit organizations, service industries such as marketing agencies and coaches. And of course, we will help anyone who does need help. So please do feel free to reach out if you need any assistance with your books. And Bookkeeping is Fun is my coaching program for bookkeepers. And my goal is to support any businesses with professional bookkeepers and bookkeepers to be fully supported so that their businesses will thrive. Now, I have been serving multiple different industries for over 30 years. So I have a multitude of experience with a lot of different industries. So let's dive in. Now, step one, remember why you hired or want to hire a bookkeeper. And a lot of business owners will say that they just don't have the time or the means to do the financial work themselves. Now, what they are really saying is that they're looking for a new way to solve their financial problems. So they're looking for someone who, with a specific skill set, that can tackle anything that comes up in a way that's beyond someone with multiple skills. Now, so understanding why you chose to bring a bookkeeper onto your team is crucial in building that CEO bookkeeper relationship. Now, especially if it's more than I don't like or have time for the work. Because if you've decided to bring them on as an enhancement to your business, then you need to remember what that enhancement is that you're looking for. Is it a risk reduction? Is it increasing your profits? Is it strategy? So you determine the why and set that expectation from the start to alleviate any confusion. Now, step two, make sure that you hired the right person. Make the person that you've hired or that you want to hire that they excel as a bookkeeper, but that you find that their personality clashes with your company culture. This can be a really difficult thing to navigate. So ask yourself why you're having trouble with this person. Do they get along with team members? Does their history support your feelings? Is this how I operate? These are the questions you want to ask yourself. Is this how they're showing up in your business? Now, ultimately, you have to make a decision that will benefit your company in the long run. And that may mean having some difficult conversations with your team members. So you have to reflect again on your company culture and make sure that each hire that you make, not just that bookkeeper, it aligns with your company culture, because that company culture really is everything. Now, step three, define that bookkeeper role from the very start, because that is very important. That has to be something that is discussed from the very start, starting day one, whether that's the first day of hire or the day that you decide to make some changes. And you need to set clear directions as to what you expect and that you need from that bookkeeper. And you can determine expectations by having a conversation with your bookkeeper, sharing what it is that you need for your business's growth, asking for input and expectations from them, coming up with a shared strategy with clear guidelines. Now, this way, there's no question as to what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So, step four, you build trust, because trust is not built overnight. And as a CEO, you can ask for a few small tasks to be completed to build confidence in your bookkeeper that you're working with. So, understandably, though, the bulk of that trust building should come from that bookkeeper. So, as a bookkeeper myself, what I do to build trust while I'm working with a new client is I always deliver ahead of schedule. I arrive at meetings prepared, and developing relationships with service providers like accountants and so that I know that I can make sure that they understand what it is that I offer. Of course, identifying ways to execute instead of finding reasons that things can't be done. This is always very important. Now, because you really need someone that's willing to completely take over those tasks so you don't even have to think about it, this is also extremely important, that building that trust relationship. Now, step 5, making sure that deliverables and guidelines are explicit. It's great to have a business where everyone on the team is working together to hit your company goals. Now, that leaves a lot of space for who's responsible for what to get blurred. So instead of waiting for blame game to happen when deliverables aren't in on time, you want to clearly define who is responsible for exactly what, and then also to determine when they need to have it to you. That way you'll have your business and team members operating like a well-oiled machine from the very start. Now, step 6, communication. Communication is key. As with any relationship, healthy and consistent communication is an absolute must for building trust. So set time aside to meet with your bookkeeper often, in the beginning especially, and allow them to express what they think is going well as their frustrations. So it's during these conversations that you provide praise and constructive criticism while learning where your bookkeeper is in terms of deliverables and commitments to your business. So it doesn't really matter if you've had a bookkeeper for years or if you're doing some research to make a hire within the next few months. You can build or strengthen the relationship starting today to make sure that they align with your company culture, your mission, and your vision. So communication, expectations, and clearly defined responsibilities will set you well on your way to having a team member that works just as hard to find new ways to solve financial problems and help take your business to the next level. If your business finances have grown increasingly complicated and you're not sure if you or your team is managing things correctly, it may be time to consider working with the bookkeeper. If you currently don't have a team to support you in this, please feel free to reach out or comment below with "Tell me more" so that we can see how we may be able to help you. Also, if you know a business friend who might need to hear this information, share this video with them or tag them below. Again, my name is Caroline Passmore, owner of CRP Specialists Inc. and Bookkeeping is Fun LLC. If you have any bookkeeping needs, feel free to reach out. I am happy to assist. Or if you are a bookkeeper in need of support, please feel free to contact me. I am working on a great brand new coaching program for bookkeepers. If you are interested in hearing more, hit me up in the DMs and I'm happy to tell you more about it. Till next time, I hope you have an amazing day.